But Galileo said so. Galileo. I don't care about Galileo. I don't care about Nicholas Copernicus. I don't. All right. You know why? Because there were hundreds, thousands of philosophers, mathematicians, scientists, alchemists back in the day that thought the earth was not spinning, not rotating, not spinning. They laughed at the idea of a spherical globe. And the reason why the mainstream went with Copernicus and Galileo is because they said what they wanted them to say, period. And that's even if they're real people to begin with. They very well might not be. That's my opinion, you know? And why? Why do I feel that way? Well, because when you actually do research, you learn about people named Tycho Brahe. Did you ever hear about him? Were you ever taught about him in school? Probably not. Why is he important? I mean, why did they name a moon crater after him? Why did they use the mainstream science? Why did it use a man named Johannes Kepler instead of Tycho Brahe when Kepler was Tycho Brahe's younger assistant that really didn't know much? But science decided to use Kepler's words in Kepler's work over Tycho's, who was the actual real guy. So I don't understand why they would do that unless they were just, you know, trying to get you to believe something that is clearly not true. Look up in the sky. You can see the same stars every night. They're always circling around us every night. I can go outside on any given night and name 20 of the stars. Point them out with no phone, nothing. Just look up. Oh, look, there's this, there's that, there's Vega, there's Altair, there's Deneb, there's Arcturus, there's Polaris. I can name all of these stars. There's Betelgeuse. I can look up and see them and name them, just like the ancient people could. Okay, I can use them to travel at night if I wanted to, just like the ancient people did. How is that possible if we're endlessly spiraling through space, 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, 66,700 miles an hour around the sun, going endlessly through the galaxy, 500,000 miles an hour, we never feel a thing? One of the only proofs that it's spinning is the Foucault's pendulum, which was invented in the 1950s by a French guy, when we all know, or maybe we don't know, but we should know, that the French basically invented stage magic in the early 1800s. Houdin was probably the most well-known French early magician that basically invented stage magic. And I know magic had been around for thousands of years, but I'm talking stage theatrical magic, all right? And that is exactly what NASA is, all right? That is exactly what the Foucault's pendulum is. It's stage magic, which is why it was invented by a Frenchman shortly after magic got introduced to the United States via the French. So please, don't tell me the Foucault's pendulum is proof of a spinning Earth. Again, my opinion. But I love you all. If you are interested in learning what I believe, you can check out my website, withthesun33.com. But you don't have to. You can believe whatever you want. That's okay. I'll see you all later.